take a look at Dashing States Level 2. If you've not watched the video for Level 1 of Dashing States, please stop and watch that first. Level 2 is basically the same concept with just a few variations. So Dashing States Level 2 is a race, just like Level 1. However, in Level 2, it's a series of races before you actually win the game. So the game is played using your map cards. You're going to shuffle up your map cards before you play. And you might also want to have your answer key available for use. So we'll put that aside. So we've shuffled our map cards. And in Level 2, you're going to deal each team 7 map cards face down. So I have 7 cards face down, and again, this is a race. The race is to sort the cards in alphabetical order faster than your opponent. So each team has its 7 cards face down. We say ready, set, GeoPlunge. I turn the cards over, and I'm going to sort the cards in race 1 alphabetically by state name. So I've got all of my cards here laid out just because I can't see them all in a row. And I'm going to alphabetize them. So let's see, I have Arkansas, I have Delaware, and I have Louisiana. And then I continue laying my cards out in a row off the camera. And I have six of them out in a row. And then I take my 7th card and I turn it over and I yell GeoPlunge. So then the next step is to identify the states and capitals. So here's another difference between Level 1 and Level 2. Level 2, each member of the GeoPlunge team must participate in identifying the states and the capitals without help from his teammates. So the person on the left identifies the states and the capitals of the 2 cards on the left. The middle person identifies the 2 cards in the middle, and the person sitting on the right identifies the 2 cards, the states and the capitals on those 2 cards. If the 7th card is turned face up because the team is trying to earn bonus points, then any member of the team may identify that state and capital. So that's race number 1. To win Dashing States, you have to win 2 out of 3 races. So you would take the cards and you would put them at the bottom of the deck. You don't shuffle the cards in between races. So just make sure you don't do that. And then you would deal out 7 more cards to each team, and you're going to sort them for race number 2. However, this time you're going to sort them by capital, alphabetically by capital name. So let's take a look. So Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Bismarck, North Dakota, Columbus, Ohio. So those are the first 3 cards. Let me get those in order. And then I have the other 3 cards over to the right, and then I take my last card and I turn it face down. And then we identify the cards just like the first race. The person on the left identifies the 2 cards on the left, the middle 2 cards for the middle person, and the person on the right identifies the right 2 cards, the states and the capitals. So race number 1 is alphabetized by state. Race number 2 is alphabetized by state capital. And if a 3rd race is needed, because neither team has won the game already, then we would go back to racing again alphabetically by state name. If a team wins the first 2 races, they would win Dashing States and they would earn the bonus points. If you're playing this in a classroom, you might play several races in a row and not just play 2 out of 3. If that's the case, then you might keep score a little differently, but each time you race, you would alternate between alphabetizing by state capital and alphabetizing by state name. For complete information on how to play Level 2 of Dashing States, you can download them at our website at www.learningplunge.org and click on the Resources tab. Have fun and ready, set, GeoPlunge.